It's a triple murder with ties to Arizona. The trial now is moving along in Idaho. Lori Vallow accused of using her religious beliefs to justify the murders of her two children.
After 2 days, the jury selection is almost over. Fox 10 investigator Justin Lum reports from Boise.
The road to 42 potential jurors continues. Now we are at 30 for the Lori Vallow trial. Today, we got to hear more about pre-trial publicity and what these potential jurors know about the so-called doomsday mom, Lori Vallow. Inside the Ada County Courthouse, Lori Vallow wrote notes and watched 3 more groups of potential jurors be questioned. The judge, prosecution, and defense asked people individually how much they know about this triple murder case. Have they seen the TV specials, documentaries, and news coverage? Jurors who the court dismissed showed concerns of bias, undue hardship. They knew about the alleged victims, co-conspirators, and even formed an opinion about the mother who would not tell law enforcement where her kids were for several months.
Eloquent silence of a mother who doesn't tell the public, the world, in fact, for a period of up to 6 months where her children might be, is powerful testimony.
Dave Leroy, former Idaho Attorney General and Ada County prosecutor. He's been here before, so I asked about Vallow's alleged spiritual beliefs. Prosecutors and law enforcement say she thought she could see dark spirits, claiming her kids, 7-year-old J.J. Vallow and 16-year-old Tylee Ryan, had become zombies. The mother moved them from Arizona to Rexburg, Idaho in 2019, and police say she killed them.
It can be brought up by the prosecution to suggest that there was a motive of some kind if children were regarded as zombies, not to have them around any longer. And by the same token, the defense can bring up the concept of zombies to suggest perhaps that Lori was under the undue influence of other people.
Like her husband Chad Daybell, who was also accused of murdering the children, and his first wife Tammy Daybell. Vallow allegedly conspired in all 3 deaths, but will have alibis ready. Her lawyers will say she was in her townhome while her kids died in her late brother's apartment, and that she was in Hawaii when Tammy died in her home.
The fact that she was not physically present doesn't mean much in a conspiracy case, because the conspiracy is typically hatched someplace other than where the crime is actually executed, and the conspiracy typically precedes the crime.
Meanwhile, Judge Stephen Boyce has moved the trial to the state's largest county and heavily restricted media access.
Whether you like or hate the fact that we don't have cameras, whether you find this process of getting audio at the end of the day to be useful in news accounts and keeping the public informed, Judge will control the courtroom, and I think you'll find that this trial, as despicable as the facts are, is fairly conducted.
Once 42 jurors are ready, both the prosecution and the defense will each get 12 strikes to narrow this down to the final 18. That includes 12 jurors and 6 alternates, and the judge does not want to waste any time because people waiting on standby could be tainted. In Boise, I'm Justin Lum, Fox 10 News.